Greetings from Parkview Field in downtown Fort Wayne, where tonight the video game TinCaps take on the Great Lakes Loons in a virtual matchup of the Midwest League affiliates of the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi, everyone, and a pleasant Thursday evening to you. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm John Nolan. My broadcast partner, Jack McMullen, has tonight off. Meanwhile, Tim Badgema is our producer, and Zach Webb has the PS4 controller in his hands. With Major League Baseball still negotiating its return to the fields and the minor league baseball season therefore in limbo, every Thursday night we bring you an all-star cast of Midwest League alumni in video game form to help fill the baseball void. You know, it's a pretty fun way to celebrate TinCaps of the past, present, and future. So Fort Wayne's lineup tonight features the likes of A.J. Pierzynski from the old Wizards days in the 90s, plus up-and-coming prospects like C.J. Abrams, and even some of the literally newest members of the Padres draft class just selected last week, such as first-round pick Robert Hassel III, second-round pick Owen Casey, and on the mound tonight, third-rounder Cole Wilcox out of the University of Georgia. But before Cole's first pitch tonight, it's time for a special performance of the national anthem. And with that, here's Morgan Spevlak. What a job there by Morgan, and after a performance like that, you wish you were hearing a chorus of cheers at Parkview Field, but alas, the ballpark is quiet, and yet we do bring you the virtual TinCaps tonight. And by the way, thanks again to Morgan for sending us that video of her playing the viola in the backyard, and best of luck to her as she nears completing her degree at Purdue Fort Wayne. So thanks again for joining us here tonight, whether that's on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, coming at you in multiple capacities. Please interact with us in the comments. We'll have a conversation going back and forth. And why don't you start off by letting us know where you're watching from. And you're seeing here Cole Wilcox, who again was just drafted by San Diego last week. He was taken in the third round, although most scouts had him as a first-round caliber talent, so maybe a steal of sorts for San Diego with the 80th overall pick. That's why he's wearing number 80, and he throws a first-pitch strike to D. Gordon. Gordon played for Great Lakes back in 2009, so he got a chance to be one of the first visitors to Parkview Field in season number 1 for the downtown ballpark. Waving a miss there at a breaking ball from Wilcox, who in real life, only 20 years old, 6'5", 230 pounds. Had a couple years as a Bulldog at Georgia. That's blooped into shallow center. Torii Hunter charges in to make the catch. So yes, you've got Pierzynski behind the plate, and then another old Wizards 90s era legend in Torii Hunter. Going on now for Alex Verdugo. Came through Great Lakes, and they're based in Midland, Michigan, in mid-Michigan, back in 2015.
Nope, at the ball.
It feels like forever ago at this point, but back in the offseason, he was traded by the Dodgers to the Red Sox as part of that deal that highlighted Mookie Betts going from Boston to L.A. Saw that weather report, and picture perfect here in virtual Fort Wayne, just as it is in real life tonight. Wilcox gets a swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Now the true scouting report for Cole features a fastball that sits 92 to 97. He's topped out at 100+ miles an hour. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Got him with the heat. And there's the first pro strikeout for Cole Wilcox. And here in MLB The Show, we'll give him credit for his first big league K. Could see a lot of those down the road, and who knows, perhaps here in a TinCaps uniform in Fort Wayne in the future. The San Diego Padres, the Friars' future on display here, video game style. Going on now with 2 outs for a big league all-star in Carlos Santana. That one's hit a long way down the right field line, but foul. Had that home run pop. Now at Parkview Field, that would have been headed towards the Huntington University Picnic Pavilion. Here in this ballpark that in some ways is reminiscent of Parkview Field, but not exactly. We got a nice water area down in the right field corner. Wilcox ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Fouled out of play. Seeing that water down the right field line actually does bring back some memories from Parkview Field in 2014. Another 0-2.
Ball one.
And that one misses. You may recall back in 2014, and this went viral all over. There was the infamous geyser as Fernando Perez inadvertently kicked open a sprinkler valve. Water shot out of the ground right near the bullpen. The 1-2. Fouled off again. Maybe in some ways we buried the lead here. These virtual TinCaps are undefeated on the season. 66-0. The 1-2. That breaking ball again driven deep down the right field line, but hooking foul. Haven't seen too many of these battles in at-bats here with our guy Zach Webb playing the game at the controls. Yet another 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Beat him with an elevated fastball. It's a 1-2-3, top of the first for Cole Wilcox in his Caps debut. A couple of Ks, and the rookie out of Georgia has the TinCaps off to a strong start. And thank you again for joining us here tonight, whichever social media platform you've found us. We want to express our appreciation for you tuning in here by giving you an exclusive promo code to use right now. Here it is from Johnny TinCap. Live 15. That means you can get 15% off your purchase during this broadcast, which we figure will go till about 8:30, 8:45. Shopping online at tincaps.com, the online Orchard Team store. And also keep in mind, while the Orchard is not at regular hours these days, if you use the promo code FREESHIP, you can get free shipping on any order of $50 or more. So our way of saying thanks to you for tuning in. Well, after the Padres' third-round pick, Cole Wilcox at a 1-2-3, top of the first. It's now Clayton Kershaw, 2007 Great Lakes Loons ace, who's been one of the best pitchers in the big leagues for the last decade or so, who gets San Diego's first-round pick this year, Robert Hassel III. Hassel was taken by San Diego last week with the 8th overall pick. Clayton Kershaw was the 7th overall pick in 2006. And he's got a big league standout here in Corey Seager behind him at short, who misplays that routine grounder. It's an error, and the Caps have the leadoff man on for Trey Turner. Turner, the starting shortstop for the Washington Nationals, but in this stacked TinCaps lineup, he shifts over to third base for Fernando Tatis Jr. to play at short. In the air, right center. Willie Calhoun, the center fielder, camps underneath. Again, coming up in the second inning, we're going to get Michael Curry, a 2019 TinCaps outfielder who's DHing for Fort Wayne in this game tonight, on the phone with us. So stay tuned for that here in a little bit. Just a few days shy of Father's Day, and so an early happy Father's Day to any dads tuned in right now. It's the son of a former big leaguer and now a budding big league talent himself in Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch out, but Hassel wasn't going. Speed part of the package with Robert. While he's playing right field in this game tonight, he figures to be a center fielder coming up in the minors. Tatis with a line drive down for a hit in right field. Hassel taps the brakes at second, and the TinCaps have a couple on with only one out now for the cleanup hitter, the legend, Torii Hunter. We've seen Tatis's power on display, of course, in real life. He set a Fort Wayne franchise record for home runs in a season back in 2017. Saw that power at Petco Park last year and in this game. Had a grand slam against Clayton Kershaw earlier this season. Chopper towards third. That's Zach McKinney.